Hello Virgo, thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, excuse me. Already shuffled, let's see what we have here for you. That actually, I feel like that's crossing. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. That's it. That's it. Virgo. Alright, so this has a very, for King of Swords, that has a very earth feel to it. But anyway, where we're starting, and they're reminding me to start here, you have the Temperance with the children feel here. Now, I feel like this is almost like your involvement in the situation, in the sense of like you're going slow because you really don't see the full picture. You're not exactly sure what's going on completely, and you're a little bit dependent on other people to let you know what's up here, what's really going on, what needs to be done. For whatever reason, you're not in a position to really grasp the whole enchilada, or whatever you want to call it, which is, I find that interesting, because Virgos, I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me off the bat, but they're saying, no, it's just the situation, it's not full maturity. You're not given enough information to really have the full scope of what's going on, and you're aware of that. It's not that you can't handle it. It's not like that. It's just what you've been presented with. You're aware that you don't know the whole situation and you need to know more. But it's one of those things where you have to learn over time what's really going on here, if that makes sense. I just don't want this to come across correctly, because it's not like your understanding of it is lacking. It's your connection, the way the information you're getting is just not there. You don't have enough to know. It's like you're being kept at a lower understanding because you're not being given the intel. I don't like how that's coming through. That feels a little strange. Because I feel like you're trying to be optimistic, and you may not even be asking too many questions. You're just accepting the situation for what it is. But you're very well aware that other people are not allowing you the information so that you can actually have the foresight to make decisions for yourself. But it's like somebody's not allowing it. I've got the Queen of Wands with the Two of Wands here. Somebody else has the power. They're keeping the information from you, and that's how they're keeping the power. And you seem to be aware of it. You seem to be aware of it. Let's go from there to start with. Now, this person's holding the power. This person has the Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They're calling the shots. They're balancing out what they want. They're telling you what they want you to know so that you don't know too much, so you won't make other decisions on your own. Now, the Knight of Coins is here. The situation is going forward very slowly, very steadily, very dependably. I feel like that's one of the reasons you're tolerating this. The situation feels stable. The way it's been going is fine. You know that there's missing pieces here. You know that somebody's holding information back. Somebody seems to be stunting your involvement. They're not allowing you to see the full picture. You know it, though. But the situation is stable, so I feel like that's why you're tolerating it. The thing is, it only goes so far, and I feel this is why the King of Swords is popping out. And I feel like this is why also the King of Swords has a earth feel for me in this reading, because this is going to your benefit. The information is like flooding forward to you, taking you out of that children's state, taking you out of that, preschool moment, if you will, with your level of what's going on here. And all the information is flooding into you, what's actually happening, what's actually available to you, what you actually can do if you wish to do. Because I feel like there's opportunities here that somebody's holding back. They don't want you to know you have opportunities. And then the King of Swords comes in. This feels like a literal person explaining to you what you have available to you, and it might come forward like, don't you know that you can do this, that, and the other thing? Didn't you know about this? Don't you know about that over there? And you're just like, no, I did not know that. I did not know that at all. And I feel like it's one of those moments where you've been accepting the situation kind of it is what it is for a while, because it felt steady, it felt reliable, so you were tolerating it. Somebody else is pulling in saying, you have all these things in front of you, and you're like, I had no idea that this room was even here, let alone I could go into it. Okay, that comes forward, and you immediately pick up the Ace of Wands. You take charge of what you want, because there's something better for you here. You have the knowledge, you have the background invested here that you are ready to move forward. And I feel you grabbing hold of this Ace of Wands, taking it from the Queen of Wands. Because it's almost like you have this moment where you can have control, you can have your own control. And before the Queen of Wands has a chance to pull it back from you or take it from you, possibly take it from you, you're deciding to grab hold of it yourself and make choices for yourself. Because that's, I feel like, why I don't like that children card there. Because I feel like this other person is trying to keep you at a lower level, trying to stunt your information, trying to keep you from having a chance to move forward on your own because they can keep control of you and get what they want from you, use you as they see fit, until somebody else intercedes and says, don't you know this is all available to you? And when you see it, you grab hold of that and you take charge immediately. Not because you want to jump forward, but because you're feeling you have to jump now if you're ever going to jump. If you're ever going to get a chance to take control, this is it. You feel like you have to take it now, and you do. You feel like you're forced into a corner. It's either now or never. Because somebody has given you the power to make your own decision, you're going to make that decision. Okay. It happens fast. This, especially, Virgo's an earth energy. You're moving fast because you feel like you have to. You do feel like you have to. And what I'm getting, there's a lot happening all at once here. Woo! All at once. There's a lot happening. You grab that Ace of Wands. You don't take that lightly. You go into the Chariot. You go into the Eight of Wands. You're moving forward very quickly. Like, the Chariot is saying you're off and running. The fact that you have the Eight of Wands right with it. Eight of Wands, yeah. Like, you're gone. You're gone. You're going. You're gone. Where am I getting these accents from? I don't even know what accent that is. I'm just like, I don't know what's up with me lately. I'm so sorry. There's 2 other videos where I'm coming up with some strange accent too. You're going forward. Boom. Forward. Real quick. You're jumping forward. You're jumping right through it. You're getting right into it. You're going forward. I do see, it's interesting that they have this heart-to-heart conversations here. You're doing your research, but you're doing your research like blitzkrieg. Over this course of two days, you might be making 10 to 14 calls, talking with a few different people, because you need to gather information quick. You need to move fast. You're getting the background, you're getting the information you need, but you're getting it really, really quick. You're just kind of all right, let me look here, let me research this company, let me research what I need to do there, let me ask here, let me ask that question. You're moving fast because you feel like you have to. You're taking advantage of this opportunity and you're moving quick. You feel like you have to. Heart-to-heart conversations tells me you are doing your research, but you got lightning feet. You're like, okay, I have that answer, let me get this answer. I have that answer, let me get this answer. All right. I don't feel like you're comfortable. I feel like you have to. You feel like you have to. It's not comfortable. You're just like, I have to move. I have to move quick. Because of that, I feel like you're walking away from the Queen of Wands. You're going towards the King of Cups, which I feel like this is somebody who appreciates you much better, much more. The Death card is telling me that 13 is the Death card. I think it says Death on here somewhere. Maybe not. Anyway, that last relationship is gone. This new one is coming in with the King of Cups. I'm getting this is a better match for you. I'm getting codependency. Also, literally, that's the word on that card, codependency. This person needs you as much as you need them. That's why this person is really, really good to you. Really, really good to you, because they're not playing any type of game. You know they need you. They know you need them too. So it's a fair trade. Fair trade, and they want you there. This is going to go very well for you. The Magician with the set yourself free, I'm getting you're moving into a whole new arena here. I know it's a general read, but even if it's in the same company, it's a different part of the company where it's a whole new arena for you. The Magician is telling me you're having to take all the resources you've learned before and add some more new tricks to your repertoire, break free of your old traditions, break free of your old restrictions, and you're going to be calling a lot more shots now. I feel like you're going to have a lot more control here. When I'm getting this Magician, I know it's on the other side, and it is on the other side, but I feel like you're going into an area where you're breaking free of restriction, you're breaking free of your old restrictions. Restrictions, I feel like I have to say that over and over. You're breaking free of old restrictions. You're setting yourself free, literally. And there's a whole new world opening up to you. This King of Cups, now, don't get caught up in the gender, but someone is basically acknowledging, is what I'm feeling. Especially with the codependency. They're acknowledging that they need you, but they're also not only acknowledging that, but they're saying, you need me just as much as I need you. We're in this together. We need to help each other, and we need to work this out. That's why this is a really, really... Because you're being honored. I don't feel like you're worried about that. Like, you know that one hand washes the other in this situation. Makes you feel more stable. Because you know this person needs you. They're going to look out for you. You need them too. That just reinforces why they're going to look out for you. Because they know you're going to look out for them. You're feeling a lot of balance, a lot of strength, a lot of reinforcement. You're very happy with this. I'm feeling like this is going to go very well. This is going to stabilize the situation for you a lot. Because it's going too fast. I still don't feel, even though you feel like you have to do this and you're asking the questions, it's going so fast that it makes you very uncomfortable. But because of the codependency, I actually feel like that balances this out for you. You feel a lot better about the situation because of that. I feel like at this point, at least, it balances it out. I think we're good. All right, I feel like this worked out good. All right, so if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.